Circle's recent public or IPO was one for the history books. Shares debuted at $31, only to rocket at 300% in a day, briefly hitting of $1,000 a share. Multiple trading puts along the way. Now though, investors are wondering, is Circle sky-high valuation actually makes sense, or it's just another crypto-related frenzy that show off its lacked? Well, today we're taking a closer look into Circle's fundamentals and future growth potentials, examining the biggest risk in the company, and looking to answer Circle's stocks or Bitcoin is better. Which one is better? My name is Debo Entertainment, and my name is Debo Crypto, and this is a video you don't want to miss. Okay, I'll start by saying in this video is not financial advice. This video all learning content through all this video, intended to inform you about Circles. Now, before we can properly assess the Circle nominal valuation, we need to understand exactly how it works and how it got here. For those who are new, I'm going to tell you how it got here. Circle Internet Financial, aka Circle, it was brought in way back in 2013 by Jeremy Alain Sharman. I forgot his last name, but yeah, it was brought by them. They were seasoned entrepreneurs with a track record of building financial better tech companies. Circle's founder aimed to harness Bitcoin, and they're thinking it will become the new payment system in the future, albeit the one that was centralized as decentralized. Circle is going with the likes of digital currency, and Coinbase even attempted to push major changes to Bitcoin's code. This was done by the New York Agreement in 2017, essentially aimed Bitcoin's block size. When that initiative failed, Circle quickly pivoted to Ethereum. This led to a new stablecoin, USD Coin or USDC, in 2018. Now USDC was developed in Coinbase through the Center of Organization, an organization built on regulatory and operation for the coin. And for years, Coinbase and Circle shared the same government responsibilities and the profit Now, what we mean by the profit, we're talking about the money. What it's used by SCD's money, but more on that later. Now, Circle's IPO ambition has circled in 2021. The timing seemed perfect. Coinbase has to seem that same year, and Coinbase has went up.
Will face relentless delay.
However, Coinbase has went through some roadblocks and some speed bumps, and it eventually collapsed altogether following the market chaos triggered by FTX's downfall in late 2022, but that was in the end circles of IPO. After finding a confidential standpoint with the SEDs in January 2024, hey, well, if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. Learn crypto with me, cause we're all talking. I'm all learning crypto together. We're all learning crypto together. So you should subscribe. I talk about blockchain, talk about all these videos, and you're not subscribed. Kinda crazy. But back to the video. Circle made headlines again. On the 1st April 2025, when they first launched the new CSCL under the new stock exchange. And this was in New York, the IPO drew, and let me say that clear. This was in New York when they exchanged it. Remember that this whole thing was this segment of the video was in New York. And it got massive attention from the institution, such as BlackRock, which aimed a scoop of 10% strikers in IPO reports. Interesting, BlackRock has been around for a little bit, but it's just new to us. Anyways, let's get back to the video. And it did probably nothing. And Cathie Wood Ark Invest is also planning to invest $150 million. Circle initially wanted $60.7 billion valuing into the company. Due to overwhelming and more, Circle bumped this up, eventually selling 40 million shares to 1.05 billion shares. The excitement reached its peak on June 2025. Investors watched a disbelief of 300% over $100. In fact, trading volatility came so extreme. RCCL has been repeated, and it eventually closing at a still staggering $82 per share. This research says at the Circle Internet Group at the time, 150.6 cents plus 7.50 plus 13.10% plus 150 cents 25 cents plus $6.11 plus equals plus 4.04%. That's a lot of numbers. And it's set at the rise looking at the chart. Circle stocks sit perfectly at 150%. I'm gonna drop this video and make another video. I promise. I'm trying to get more videos out on the page, so they're gonna be short and they're gonna be longer once I go home. Just telling you. If you don't follow my channel, you should follow my channel. We're learning crypto. If you haven't watched every video, I advise you to watch every video up to this point so you would get it.